Venga, vamos a continuar con los casos.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Bueno, vamos a seguir con investigaciones.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys.
Tenemos que ser más perspicaces. ¿Por qué?
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit.
Tenemos que investigar bien y hacer las preguntas correctas. Es complicadete conseguirlo siempre. Pero hay que intentarlo porque es que si no se nos va a complicar la cosilla. Venga.
Goddamn maniac!
El cartel está ahí arriba, ¿no? Sí. Supongo que habrá que llegar por aquí, ¿no? Aquí están los investigadores, ¿no? Mira, mira el poli te dice, entre por ahí, por ahí. Está guapísimo el juego, tío. Está guapísimo.
Stop just ahead.
Venga. Tenemos que intentar hacer las preguntas correctas, tío. Porque no... En el último caso se me ha escapado gente.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone,
¿Qué coño
Enrique.
es?
Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, you'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Vale.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Tenemos que bajar ahí, ¿eh? Y el forense, ¿no? El forense.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Vale.
She's a long way from home.
Vale. Golpeado con la
Looks
cabeza.
like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Vale. Pero es lo que me marca, ¿vale?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
Sí.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Vale. Rodríguez, ¿tiene algo que contarnos?
I don't really know too much, Detective. Maybe ask the coroner.
If you don't mind, I'm about done here, Detective, and I have other cases to deal with.
Vamos a hablar con la chica, ¿vale? Primero vamos a hablar con el sanitario.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Vale.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
No me acuerdo de nada. Bueno. Venga.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Maravilloso, vale.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked
Vale.
to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
A ver. No. Hay que ir al hospital, ¿vale? Por el tema de la niña, ¿no? Mantengan a la prensa. Tienes que... A la prensa, cuando hay prensa, tienes que echarlo. Tienes que echarlo. Porque se meten a hacer fotografías. Mira, el conduzca.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
Venga, que conduzca el compañero. Vamos más rápido. Hace viaje rápido. Qué maravilla, tío, de juego. Qué guapo está. De recepción.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No! I don't need to be manhandled by a
Feeling
doctor.
better
I
since this
need
morning,
my
Jessica?
lawyer.
A little.
Where is the
My head still
telephone?
feels so...
Do you know who I am?
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they have to lose.
Vale, no hay abuso sexual también, por lo visto. Y está drogada. Está drogada.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Jessica, if you don't want me to call your father, you better tell me what happened.
Please, please don't call Daddy. Why are you being so horrible to me? Can't you see what I've been through?
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Estoy mirando a otro lado.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
We found
on.
your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Vale.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Tú quieres ser actriz y por ser actriz hace lo que sea. Yeah.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Esa es una hija de puta y está utilizando a las niñas, ¿no? Como si fuese una proxeneta.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Está parado allí, ¿no? guapo, tío. Ay, qué guapo está, tío. Madre mía. Han parado ahí, ¿no? Sí, se han parado, vale.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
¿Eh? Vale, un momentito. ¿Dónde ha entrado? Hell and Hells, ¿no? Hell and Well.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Busco una mesa con un periódico.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
You're behind the wheel. Fine.
Vámonos.
Where are we headed?
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11K, 415 progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11K, 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Vale.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Vale.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
He visto a la derecha, ¿no? $803 era, ¿vale?
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
A ver.
Don't think this is anything. What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Vale.
Optimistic, Cole. Probably nothing. Maybe if... No.
A ver.
Doesn't give me anything to go on. It doesn't appear to be connected. Nothing significant. Presented to Mark.
Más dinero, ¿no?
Don't think this is any use to us. Not much help. Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Vale.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
A ver.
Junk. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Vale, ¿y aquí?
I doubt it.
A ver.
No good to me.
Viene a cuento, tío. ¿Verdad que no viene a cuento?
This isn't what we're looking for. I don't think so.
No hay ninguna nota, ¿verdad? Vale.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen. What are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Seems irrelevant. Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Va.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
Hostia.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Hostia.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
You're lying, Gloria. He knows he has to get out of town, and you're covering for him.
I'm tired of this, and you have nothing to go on. Mark? Leave Los Angeles? Never. They'd have to kill him first. What other city would allow men to behave so abominably and celebrate the fact? He'll talk or buy his way out of this.
I wouldn't bet on it, sister.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Tenemos que llamar, ¿vale?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Venga.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
Vale. Nos vamos. Qué guapo mandaste así.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. Finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Muy bien.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
Vale.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Muy bien.
So, you coming?
Sí, ahora volvemos.
So, you coming?
Venga.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm going to take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Vale.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Drogado a la gente, tío.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Correcto.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Circumstantial.
Vale.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Una katana, tío. Joder.
This doesn't pertain to the case. Doesn't look like anything.
Bueno, este tío hay que acusarlo.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture.
Muy bien.
Production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around? You should get your facts straight before you come in here and start shooting off that mouth of yours. I think your problem is with Bishop.
What now?
The room behind the mirror makes our case. We need to find a way in.
Ya hemos entrado, coño.
Not sure this means much.
Vale, aquí que vamos.
I'm at a loss.
The dead-end alley. There's something weird about it. Go check it out.
El callejón sin salida. Espérate. Tenemos que tocar algo aquí. Yo creo que hay que tocar. Ah, no, espérate. Vale. Vale. Una cámara secreta.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Vale. Ah, mira los moldes, tío.
So this is where you sprang from.
Hostia, el psiquiatra, ¿no? Ah, vale.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon.
Vale.
What would you like to drink?
Scotch.
Sigue la historia del psiquiatra y el paciente.
Back to school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cullen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Jeez.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cullen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Right. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey. Hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Muy bien. Te tiene que acusarlo ya directamente, vamos.
So what next?
Hit Hopgood with the evidence, Phelps. See if he sings.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You have something on him, and now you're going to rat him out to McAfee's goons.
And how do you figure that, brain boy? I never liked Bishop. He always made out like he was better than everybody else. He was no better than any of the other big shot creeps who came in here.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Vámonos.
Detectives. Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Capullo.
I don't think they like your little pep
Bueno.
talk, Bukowski. Oh, shit. Get us out of here.
Hostia.
Keep moving.
Copa 1, ¿no?
Give it up, chump. I know you're there.
Oh. Cabronazo.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Dispara al coche, fíjate cómo han dejado el coche. Mira cómo han dejado el coche.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Ah, sale por aquí, ¿no?
We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
Tengo el traje perfecto para dar hostias, así que si quiere lucha vamos a tenerla.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice. I didn't do anything. Bishop, that's enough. That girl made it all up.
¿Dónde está, tío? Ahora, tío.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Oh. Vale, al otro lado. Mierda.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! We're trying to help you, Bishop.
This is all of it. Get the hell out of here.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything.
Bishop, that's enough.
That girl made it all up.
Venga, lucha.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Mierda.
I'm gonna put Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
LAPD, you're making a big mistake. There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Come on, it's this way. You have to get me out of here.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Got you there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Vámonos.
I don't want to die here.
Venga.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
All down. Those barrels at the base of the elephant column.
Ah, mierda. Venga.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
to the element column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them, quickly!
McAfee doesn't make the move. You hear me?
Vale.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Cuidado.
How long do you think you can hold out? LAPD, you're making a big mistake. Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Venga, vámonos.
God, they're everywhere. Get into the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there. Find some cover. Get out of here.
Buena. Buena. Buenísima.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch, rape, and attempted murder.
Qué buen
So he gets
caso,
to
¿eh?
spend the next 15
Joder.
years playing sissy.
Una hora de caso, ¿eh? Wow.
That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Muy bien.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work? Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You
El
said it
psicólogo.
was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Lo drogan a la peña, tío. Tía, madre mía. Ese pole es un cabrón. Ascendido. Homicidios. Comisaría de Central. Hemos completado tráfico y ahora vamos a homicidio, ¿vale? Asesinato. 6 meses después. El caso del pintalabios. Dios.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves the place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Nuevo objetivo. Nuevo compañero. De la vieja escuela, tío. Parece el poli malo, ¿no? Jim Hackman.
You have the address. It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Es como Jim Hackman y William Dafoe en Art de Mississippi. En Art de Mississippi, pues igual.
Hey, come on!
Hey, come on.
What happened to Rose? Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife, what do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
There's people there!
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, detective.
Vamos. Los periodistas, tío.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
They're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Es cierto que este juego no tiene censura, ¿vale? Fue muy criticado también por eso. Como podéis ver, no hay censura, ¿vale?
Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Huella. Me saca una huella.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints? Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Un momento, la sangre empieza aquí, ¿no? Este hay que echarlo. Ah, no, están los periodistas. A ver.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body. Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Vale. Vale. Entonces así.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Un mechero de mesa, tío, de un bar, ¿no?
Cause of death? It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. What caused the blunt force injury to the face? Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Y lo han pisado también, tío.
What about this wound on the finger? Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem. Interesting. What does the writing on the victim mean? BD, like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the bomba? A man could die of thirst on a case like this.
Vale. Vámonos al club del mechero. Ahora tu compañero no puede conducir, o sea, tiene más categoría que tú. Digamos.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
Bueno, ferrocarril.
Love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. Call. Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it. You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. They've been working evidence from BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes slow and steady, come on!
Buah. Vamos a destruir media ciudad, tío.
Clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy... Just go easy, Phelps. Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the ammo and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for...
Hemos quedado sin coche.
There's a reason we didn't get...
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found him. me a break. Could we try not killing the people that pay our salaries?
Claro. No. Bamba Clubs. Cóctel.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
House officer.
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is...
Want me another?
was a lovely woman.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Was he ever violent with her?
Celine came in here last night looking like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license.
Bien. Bien, bien, bien. Cojonudo, vamos a llamar a la central.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you. Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Y hay que llamar para la otra casa, ¿vale?
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs.
Let's get out of here.
How's your tuna fish salad?
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Nope. Venga.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thank you.
Vale.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Vámonos. Ya sí, el compañero sí va, ¿vale? Vamos a disfrutar del coche. Porque está guapo, ¿no? Lo siguiente, súper estable, ¿eh?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
Qué buen coche.
Might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Muy bien. Qué rara la entrada, tío, en el lateral, macho.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second. Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Vale.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Gafas de carrera o algo así, ¿no? Bueno, otra vez.
You said I had
had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
El psicólogo ese es muy cabrón.
Incidental.
A ver. Vale.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
A ver. Vale.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty. Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Está cerrado. Ah, pregunto a los vecinos, pero de aquí, ¿no?
Knew it wasn't safe.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Vemos el apartamento del Jacob, ¿no?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Vale.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Llevamos la arma, ¿eh? Cuidado. Número 2.
Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Echaremos un vistazo y ahora hablamos.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal. You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas. He'll be back in a moment.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
Vale. Ha apagado alguien. Este de béisbol. No han podido meter varios. ¿No? La cabeza la tiene destrozada, tía. Una maleta que está haciendo.
Size 11s.
Vale, el otro tiene el 41. Por lo tanto, este no es. Vale. Este ha pagado a alguien para que se la cargue. Puede ser. Bueno, pues vamos a empezar.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand.
I left.
And how are we meant to believe that, Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Janie Horgan.
Mhm.
She'll tell you I left. And what time.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Vamos a ver.
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
Vale.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
Vamos a ver.
So you were here, tucked up in bed, while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
Bueno, pues.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Claro, la nota capullo.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Hostia.
Okay. Let's just start with that.
Joder, perra. Hostia.
What's this bunkum?
Qué pedazo de cabrón. Hostia. Este tío es un puto cabrón. Hostia. Hostia, cómo era, tío, de los combates, no me acuerdo.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
¿Cómo era el momentito? Espérate, los controles cuál eran, tía.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell
Eso
me
que tengo el traje de la hostia,
the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
You're awful hot on...
Hostia, no, este no es el traje que yo tenía.
Just leave it at
Quítate,
This
tío.
doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
What's this bunk?
Ah, vale. Aquí era para esquivar. Si a tío no me deja, tronco. No me deja. No me deja, tío, el cabrón. Qué maquinón, tío. Dice aquí esquivar, pero no me deja esquivar.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Okay. Let's just leave it at that. What's this bunkum?
You're not. This doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
Espérate, tío, cómo era.
You're awful hot under the collar.
Pero yo cómo golpeaba, coño.
You're not. This doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
Ah, vale. No me acuerdo, tío. Vale. Ya no me acordaba, tío. No me acordaba cómo era.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Hostia, la metió. La metió poca hostia. Vamos a mirar los mensajes. No ha pegado una jarra. Hostia, que lo flipa, tío. No he metido una jarra, hostia, para verlo. Vamos a ver, el teléfono está... ¿El teléfono tronco? Ah, aquí está el teléfono, venga.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
¿Sí?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Operator, give me R&I.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Vale.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Venga, vamos primero al apartamento este.
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
Leaves skin really fresh.
Muy bien. Es una película el juego este, tío. Una película, vamos. Es una película. Era el 14, ¿verdad? No, el 16. Vale.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Cuarta planta, tío. ¿Hay ascensor? Pues no, tío, pues andandito. Sí, lo he visto, lo he visto.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Directamente entramos a saco. Entramos ya a saco, tío. Ya no hay tu tía.
Not much help.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Son huevos, ¿no?
No good to me. Not everything here is going to be relevant. Nope.
Una caja de cerilla. ¿41?
Gotta get these to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez.
El 8, el 41, correcto. Y además que tiene ahí suciedad. Buah, ahí está el arma. Ahí está el arma, chaval.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Este es el tío, colega.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD,
A
you're
correr.
under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there! You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Pues el coche, cabrón.
Get in and drive.
Ah, sube y conduce. Ah, tío. Se nos ha pirado. Se nos ha
God damn
pirado.
it, get after him, Cole. Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
Vea qué es, tío. Vale, vea qué es. Pero, tío, venga. Hostia, qué loco, tío.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Vamos,
I'll try to shoot out his tire.
vamos, vamos, vamos.
Wish me luck.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Give it up, LAPD!
Qué guapo, tío. Entrégate, asesino.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Venga, comisaría, nos tocaba ir a comisaría.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Muy bien. Perfecto, tío, muy bien, muy bueno. He hecho mucho daño. Muy guapo, muy guapo. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí ya, ¿vale? Ya hemos empezado nuestro primer caso de homicidio.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
The Golden Butterfly, la mariposa de oro. Otra mujer que se ha encargado, tío. Madre mía.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sack.
Este ya el próximo día lo vamos a hacer, ¿vale? Dice, tendrás que contener a los periodistas también, por la opinión pública. Y es que tienes que echarlos de las zonas de cuando se meten a lo mejor en zonas acordonadas donde hay un asesinato, cualquier cosa así, un cadáver. Tienes que echarlos, tienes que decir, bueno, largo de aquí, apártense, no entorpezcan a la ley, no entorpezcan a la ley, cosas así, ¿vale?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
Now, boys,
Bay.
boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendez.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you
matter?
don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Ve, echan a los periodistas.
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Muy bien, este lo vamos a ver el próximo día ya, ¿vale?
I was first on scene.
Guapísimo, tío. Guapo, 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 guapo. Bueno, lo recomiendo al 100% si no lo habéis jugado. Una maravilla. Hasta luego.